Hello, everybody. My name is Don Burnett. I am the mayor, and I have the privilege of serving Port Orange on this council since 2010. And I have been mayor since 2016. I appreciate the fact that you all showed a lot of confidence in me in the recent election to send me back to City Hall one more time. I will be serving the next 4 years, and I just want to talk a little bit to you today about what's been going on in the city the last year and what we have to look forward to. 2020 was a very difficult year for a lot of reasons for so many of us, and the city of Port Orange, I think, has done a wonderful job. I really appreciate the commitment of our team to step up and make a difference for people in their lives, because we know 2020 has had many challenges because of COVID and the like, and that's rolled right into 2021, and we're here to serve you. So we want to make sure that we're responsive to your needs. Some of the things that we did in 2020 just relating to COVID: helping our local businesses with temporary outdoor dining permits, relaxed temporary sign usage, virtual building inspections, fire rescue focused on COVID response to the community, protecting our members as best we can, local campaign, I am, I go, I support. You've seen those signs around town in conjunction with the Port Orange South Daytona Chamber, promoting local businesses right here. When you support our local businesses, you're helping your neighbor. You're keeping jobs local, you're keeping our dollars local, and you're helping your neighbor right here who works in this community, works hard to support each other. So I think it's very important, even in the best of times, much less the toughest of times, that we help each other and support each other any chance that we have. The COVID-19 pandemic saw the coronavirus aid relief, and those dollars have come to us locally. We've seen dollars come to the city to help with initiatives that we've had. We've had dollars come to our businesses. And I want to thank the County of Volusia for helping make that possible and getting those dollars out in the community to help people, as we have seen the need, and it continues right now in our community to help each other out. There are people out here among us that are underemployed or unemployed still. So let's keep them in our thoughts and our prayers. And if there are things that we can do to help them, let's reach out and do that. And I think it starts by supporting local businesses right here. They're among us. They're our friends. They're our neighbors. And that's what Port Orange is all about. I do have some other good news. It seems like in 2020, not a lot happened. And when I look back at 2020, the city really did an awful lot, other than just getting through the national emergency with the pandemic. Administrative services, our IT staff worked tirelessly to get Paymentus back online. Our system to take credit card billing for water billing was offline for a considerable amount of time, longer than I really would have liked it to be, but we got it back going again. We had an issue with the company before, and we were very concerned that we were exposing our citizens to potential identity theft. So it was abrupt when we stopped using them. We were not prepared to change at the time the way we needed to, but that's up and running, and further improvements will be coming this year, which will allow people to log on to and see status of their water bill, see past bills, check water usage and the like. So we're looking forward to some of those improvements as well. And also in community development, we're looking forward to the implementation of our new software called SmartGov. This is going to allow people to access and apply for permits online. This is going to eliminate a lot of trips to City Hall, eliminate phone calls, and make the system a whole lot more user-friendly. You'll be able to schedule permit inspections online, and you will see a process that is a lot more user-friendly, a lot more efficient, time-saving, and the transparency it provides when people are able to search immediately for permit history on a property. This is just one more way to express our commitment to customer service and the importance of that in serving our citizens in our city. The people of Public Works are also working very hard this year, and you've seen the improvement. For example, you drive down Willow Run, we've got that road repaved, and we've got a number of other projects that are working. These people work hard every single day to keep our city looking great and running well. The 6 major drainage infrastructure projects that are working throughout the city that are being undertaken, mostly on the city's east side, are being overseen by Public Works. These include the use of multiple sidewalk contractors, paving contractors, and We're bringing street sweeping in-house. So I look forward to a higher level service that Public Works is going to be able to provide by doing that. I want to thank Fire Rescue in particular for their efforts, because it was a tough year with COVID for them to be able to just simply do their jobs on a daily basis. One thing the fire staff has to look forward to is the construction of a new training tower, which will be a model and be able to be used by other cities and other communities looking to see what Port Orange is doing and staying on the cutting edge of training and making sure that we're prepared to serve our citizens. We're in the design stage, and we should be breaking ground on that later this year. And I can't wait to see that facility as it comes out of the ground. Speaking of facilities, this past year in 2020, a joint training facility was constructed between the city of Port Orange and New Smyrna Beach. We collaborated for the police training facility. And the police training facility, including the pistol range, a tactical range, and a rifle range out off the Pioneer Trail, where nobody can be bothered by it. Nobody has to worry about safety concerns. It was well located in a safe environment. But it's a terrific example of how governments can collaborate together and not only just share the cost, but share the benefit of it as well. And the real winner of that is our taxpayers, our citizens, who are going to be better served by a well-trained and fantastic, what we already have now, a fantastic police department. Public utilities this year installed water sampling stations on city property throughout the city. The lab staff will go out and sample water throughout the city for quality checks. We don't have to go to a resident and take water out of their spigot and see what's going on anymore. We have regular lab stations. We can access it right away. And this is just one more way where we can quickly assess the water quality and ensure that we're giving citizens what we need in high quality water. And then, of course, one thing that I don't talk about enough is the fact that preservation is important to the city of Port Orange. We have 12,000 acres of forested land west of Tomoka Farms Road that is set aside strictly for preservation. Forester Steve Edgar works that land to preserve it. We have 32 of our 40 water wells out there. We've got reclaimed lakes. We've got mitigation banks for turtles out there. A number of things that have been environmentally created to help preserve in the city. It is a wonderful area, and I want to thank Steve Edgar for his hard work out there. We've recently completed a number of prescribed burns to control the growth out there and make sure the forests out there are safe and wildfire safe as well, so that we have an ecological system of preservation that we can be proud of. That area owned by the city will never, ever be developed. Representing District 4, Councilman Scott Stoltner.
Hi, my name is Scott Stoltner. I'm the City Councilman for District 4 here in the City of Port Orange. Although 2020 was certainly a challenging year for all of the City of Port Orange, the City of Port Orange still was able to accomplish many great projects for our residents and our business community. Relaunch Volusia. This is a small home-based business reopening grant program. The county is allocating up to $10 million in emergency relief to support local businesses with a commercial presence within Volusia County who have been negatively impacted by COVID-19 pandemic. Funds are available as part of the Corona Aid Relief Economic Security, or CARES Act, federal stimulus package. As part of that relief, the county is offering emergency financial support through the Relaunch Volusia Small Business Reopening Grant Program on a first-come, first-served basis. Qualifying businesses may be eligible to receive a one-time reopening grant program of up to $3,000 for businesses that have 25 employees or less, or $5,000 for businesses that have between 26 and 50 employees to help them recover from the negative financial consequences resulting from COVID-19. The Volusia County Council also approved $3 million in grant assistance to home-based businesses in the county that have sustained financial impacts from the coronavirus crisis. Home-based businesses that meet the eligibility criteria can qualify for a one-time grant of up to $1,500. As of mid-December 2020, approximately $834,500 was awarded to Port Orange home-based and brick-and-mortar small businesses. Staff worked with the Port Orange South Daytona Chamber of Commerce to promote these grant opportunities and make Port Orange businesses aware of the required documents that needed to be uploaded in order to qualify for the grants. Airport Road Park is currently out for design and bid to upgrade the playground equipment at the park. In our Public Works Department, we have completed 1.27 miles of road resurfacing in the District 4 area, remodeled the Fire Station 74 kitchen, and replaced the generator at Fire Station 74. In the summer of 2020, the City of Port Orange entered into a contract with constitutional law attorney Michael Kahn to develop an aggressive panhandling ordinance for the City of Port Orange. The city and staff, along with Attorney Kahn, has worked very hard to develop an ordinance that we believe maintains the constitutional rights of all citizens and persons in the City of Port Orange, yet controls and restricts panhandling for the good of the community, keeping in mind health, welfare, and safety of our residents. In 2021, this ordinance will be passed and will be executed. Aggressive panhandling has no place in the City of Port Orange. All right, touch on some community development projects from 2020. Woodhaven project is 983 acres, generally located off of Spruce Creek and north of Pioneer Trail. The PUD is accessed from Williamson Boulevard and allows for the development of a maximum of 1,338 residential units and a maximum of 650,000 square feet of non-residential uses, which would be commercial, office, or institutional development. Single-family home construction phase 1 is ongoing and will continue through 2021. Phase 1 includes 116 acres subdivided into 178 single-family lots and 93 townhomes. ICI Homes is also in the early stages of prepping subdivision plans for phase 2. Phase 2 is located on the south side of Williamson Boulevard across from phase 1 and is anticipated to be submitted for staff review in 2021. Palms at Ashton Lakes Assisted Living Facility is under construction. Site development plans were submitted and reviewed by staff for a 167-unit assisted living facility at the southeast corner of South Williamson Boulevard and South Oakwater Lane. This assisted living facility is currently under construction and is anticipated to be completed in 2021. The Dunlop Median Project. The project consists of refurbishment of all landscape medians on Dunlop Avenue from Spruce Creek Road to the east side of I-95. The scope of work includes removal of existing trees, shrubs, and sod, installation of new trees, shrubs, and sod, and installation of a new irrigation system. The project will provide better aesthetics along the corridor, improve sight lines for vehicle and pedestrian traffic, improve irrigation and stormwater drainage, and reduce landscape maintenance costs. The project also included the removal and relocation of 40 crepe myrtle trees from the medians to other locations around the city center complex, the police department, and the land at the city's well field. We are excited that the Thrive Community Church has found its forever home site in the City of Port Orange and in District 4. The site is located adjacent to Cypress Creek Elementary School off of Williamson Boulevard at 6156 South Williamson Boulevard. The church has applied for conditional use request to temporarily use the property for outdoor church services and activities and meetings, while the church finalizes design plans to construct a permanent facility on the subject property. The church anticipates submitting a site plan and building permit for construction of a permanent building on site within the next 2.5 years. Recently, the City Council approved in a 5-0 unanimous vote to allow for a temporary structure to be placed on the site while Thrive Community Church raises funds and works toward developing their permanent facility. Advent Health is currently under construction. Site development plans, building plans were reviewed and approved by staff for the Advent Health facility located at the southeast corner of Taylor Road and Williamson Boulevard. According to the contractor, this 18,000 square foot emergency care facility is anticipated to be completed in the fall of 2021. Along with a 32,000 square foot medical office building is anticipated to be completed in early 2022. The Advent Health facility will provide additional medical health care facilities along with job creation. Advent site was also a successful brownfield cleanup project.
And now, representing District 3, Vice Mayor Drew Bastin. Hello everybody, my name is Drew Bastin, currently serving as Vice Mayor for the City of Port Orange. I represent District 3. I've been on City Council as first elected in 2012 and I have served 2 terms, and I am currently in my 9th year and my 3rd term. My term will expire in December of 2024. 2020 was presented some unique challenges, especially for our first responders. As a result of the pandemic, Port Orange Fire Department has been focused on COVID response to the community and protecting members as best as they could. One example, that they consistently used an all-purpose food-grade disinfectant on all apparatus that were involved in any COVID response, such as ambulance engines, any fire vehicles, bunker gear, fire stations, sleeping quarters. Another example, they took advantage of the state's distribution of PPE, such as gloves, masks, gowns, eye protection, glasses to help protect members of the team. They took precautions at every step. And again, like I said, it presented some challenges and put our members, police and fire, in greater risk than they usually are, but we dealt with it and we continue to deal with it. They will continue to work and be dedicated and work hard to keep everybody safe. So we appreciate them very much. First responders are awesome and we really appreciate their efforts. Community development. These are some of the things that the city was able to accomplish with the contractors and the people that want to do business here. So one of the biggies, and we talked about this in 2019, coming into 2020, Springs apartment, it is completed. So construction on a 292 unit apartment complex consisting of 12 buildings and 2 commercial out parcels, along with associated site and infrastructure improvements. The development meets aspects of smart growth as it provides housing alternative to residents on the west side of Port Orange and is located within walking and biking distance of commercial and service uses at the intersection of Taylor Road, Williamson Boulevard, and the Pavilion. Allows access to I-95 and bus service in the Pavilion. The infill development also utilizes existing infrastructure, roads, sewer, water, etc., and discourages sprawl. As part of the project, improvements to Summer Trees Road were made to extend the left turn lane onto Williamson Boulevard. The extension of the left turn lane improved the capacity of the turn lane, allowing more traffic to move through the intersection during the green light phases. Another one that had been working on for a while, Takara Japanese Steakhouse, currently under construction. They're getting real close. Construction of a 9,500 plus square foot restaurant on just under a half an acre, located within the Pavilion at Port Orange PCD, along with associated site improvements. The new site is located within the Pavilion on a vacant lot just south of Five Guys. Once construction is completed, Takara will be relocating from its current location in the Pavilion to the new standalone restaurant. Takara is anticipating to be completed in early 2021, so coming soon. What else is coming to Port Orange? A few of our bigger projects. Halifax Health Phase 1, the plans are currently under review. Construction of a 1-story, 19,568 square foot Halifax Health medical office located next to the Springs Apartments, north of Summer Trees Road, west of Williamson Boulevard. Construction is anticipated to begin in early 2021 and completed in fall of 2021. A few things accomplished by Public Works and the city: widening and resurfacing of Willow Run Boulevard, and the completion and successful completion of the Yorktown sidewalk flooding prevention that has turned out to work really well for them. A few things in public utilities. Spruce Creek High School now has a master meter, water meter installed in July of 2020, and also an installation of a new water meter for the Spruce Creek Fly-In, which is just outside of our city limits, but we partner with them and provide water and sewer services for them.
And now representing District 2, Councilman Chase Tremont.
Happy New Year, Port Orange. Chase Tremont here. It's been an honor being your council member for District 2. Now, there's no question that this has been a very difficult year for so many, and it's one for the history books. And it's not lost on me that so many people out there are hurting indeed. Some of you guys have lost loved ones, you've lost jobs and careers, a significant portion of your income. And I just want to tell you that my heart and my prayers go out to each and every one of you. But I also want you to rest assured that you have a council, you have a city hall, you have a local government that is here for you. You have a council up there that I can guarantee you that we may disagree on policy from time to time, We're all united for one purpose, and that's to protect the health, safety, and welfare of every single one of our residents. Our motives are pure, and that's simply this: to serve each and every one of you. And I can tell you from personal experience, we have a staff at City Hall that is also committed to the same. So in the meantime, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. God bless each one of you and your families. And let's take a little trip down in District 2 and see what's happening. The Newport Apartments, aka the Atlantic. In the summer of 2020, construction began on the 310-unit apartment complex located on the south side of Reed Canal Road, east of Clyde Morris. Completion of this project is anticipated by the end of 2021. Palmer College continues to expand their footprint here in Port Orange, and we're very grateful for their partnership. Parking lot expansion will add 104 spaces at the north end of the campus. Also being constructed is a two-story classroom building located along City Center Parkway, just south of the YMCA. This project is expected to be completed in September of this year. Eden at Crystal Lake is a multi-family apartment project located just off Reed Canal Road. This multi-family apartment complex consists of 288 residential units. It began construction this past December and is expected to complete in 2022. As part of this project, the developer removed the median at Clyde Morris and Madeline to improve traffic flow, reduce delays, and improve safety. The developer is also working with the Public Utilities Department through a cost participation agreement to upsize the lift station that serves the surrounding area. Site work and building improvements were finally completed at the former eyesore at the corner of Madeline and Williamson Boulevard. Now let's get an idea as to what's coming up. Ask and you shall receive. Dairy Queen is to be constructed out front of the neighborhood Walmart on Clyde Morris Boulevard in the Palmetto Point development. This project consists of a multi-tenant building that includes a Dairy Queen, grill and chill restaurant, and additional commercial space. According to the contractor, construction has begun this month and is set to be completed this summer. And now for the issue that concerns just about everybody in Port Orange, Dunlawton Avenue. The Florida Department of Transportation is currently installing a traffic control system on Taylor Road and Dunlawton Avenue from Summer Trees all the way to A1A. This technology will allow real-time adjustments in signal timing and provide the long-awaited traffic relief. Now, it won't solve the problem, but it will mitigate some of the wait time on Dunlawton that we've all experienced. The project consists of strategically placing sensors along the corridor that will collect data on the number of vehicles passing each point. The system will then analyze the data and change the timing cycles of the signals to improve traffic flow. This is designed to increase the efficiency of traffic flow and provide an additional safety measure on our roads and highways. This project started in June of 2020 and is estimated to be completed in early 2021. Also relating to Dunlawton, in the spring of 2021, the existing left turn lanes at Dunlawton and Yorktown and Victoria Gardens Boulevard will be extended to increase the stacking area of the left turn lanes. This will improve traffic flow through the intersection, reduce delays for turning vehicles, improve traffic roadway capacity, and improve safety. This project began as a request to the TPO in the spring of 2019 for design and construction funds, and FDOT will be making the improvement in the spring of 2021. So there's a little recap of all that took place in 2020 and some exciting previews of what's happening in 2021 for District 2. Now let's take a little road trip and see what's going on down in District 1.
And now representing District 1, Councilwoman Marilyn Ford.
Hello, Port Orange. I'm Marilyn Ford, the City Council representative for District 1, and I'm very happy today to be with you and talk about the accomplishments we've had in 2020. Certainly, the thing that comes to mind for everybody is coronavirus. But I can tell you that city staff really worked very hard to address citizen needs. And one of the most exciting things they did was support our local businesses with their campaign, I Am, I Go, I Support. hashtag Keep It Local. And that initiative provided bumper stickers, yard signs for businesses that they could display, as well as through the Chamber of Commerce. Many of our businesses did that, and social media really erupted with local businesses that were serving their community. It was a win-win for everybody. I would urge you to continue to keep it local. Hashtag I am, I go, I support. And as you look at this coming year, continue to participate and patronize these restaurants as well as the businesses. Community development. There were a number of things that were very visible to residents. Certainly the Dunlop lighting project, which ran from Ridgewood to Spruce Creek Road. 10 intersections. It was funded by the state, Florida Department of Transportation, as well as some city money, but primarily from the state. Dunlawton Village. Just west of the railroad tracks on the north or right side of the street, if you're coming from the bridge in the Halifax, is Dunlawton Village. This year, what was so exciting is they took down their prior building and they created a new building that is really in sort of the seaside cottage motif. It has made a difference in terms of not only aesthetically how it looks, but it's really provided a venue for small businesses along the Dunlawton corridor. That's something we hope to continue as we do infill projects and renovate in District 1. The American Legion was a complete rebuild of the post 270 at 119 Howe Street. The original American Legion post 270 building was damaged by a fire in 2019, and it's great to see that once that building was demolished, there's a new building available. Ridgewood Target Business Program. That's something Council recently passed, and what it does is it enables a greater variety of small businesses to take advantage of the Ridgewood corridor. The program for new targeted businesses allows staff to waive the requirement for site improvements such as parking, landscaping, and architecture that are not required to meet accessibility and building and fire codes. So that really allows small businesses to get into a property at a more affordable rate, and yet it doesn't jeopardize anything that the public would need in terms of accessing the building or having an unsafe structure. There's no increase in the principal area of the building. That's one of the requirements. And the intent is really to encourage mom and pop businesses, which we know historically there used to be along Ridgewood. So I'm really excited to see that council passed that, and I think it can lead to a real revitalization in that area. Riverwalk Public Trail and Park Phase 3. District 1 is not just about business and improving the look of the area, it's also about the beauty and what makes the River District or District 1 so desirable. And certainly that's the Halifax River. Riverwalk Park, which is there, has provided just a wonderful venue for families, for individuals, for people to gather, enjoy the splash pad, walk their pets. And now we're going to go into Phase 3, which will complete that area of the park. There will be a 20-foot wide trail associated with utility upgrades, stormwater, landscaping, and it's going to preserve the existing oak trees and provide irrigation. Along the river, we also have restaurant projects and enhancement projects continuing. At Riverwalk, we have Fish Bar and Grill, which is expected to be open in September 2021. On the west side, in the Down Under area, we have a number of restaurants such as Jimmy Hula's and the Deck Down Under. And exciting, particularly for certain aficionados, Dunes Brewery is under review and they're waiting approval to do some construction there. Splash Car Wash Express has a proposal in and pending construction. They're going to build a 4,600 square foot car wash and improve the site at that corner. The city, I'm really going to miss it. It has so many things, and certainly during the time I've lived here, which has been about 34 years, I've seen so many changes. The River District has a very special place in my heart. I love Sugar Mill Botanical Gardens, Riverwalk. I love the small businesses and the mom and pop character. And you know, they say that memories fade, but I would say the heart always remembers. So I may forget some of the facts and figures of council and some of the decisions, but my heart is never going to forget the residents and especially District 1. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to represent and serve you.
And then lastly, I just wanted to talk about 2021. We're still dealing with the pandemic. We're still wearing masks. The vaccine is coming, albeit slowly. We need to be patient as that's being rolled out. We are in constant contact with our health department and our state officials so that we can get updates. So I just ask everybody, there are a lot of questions as the vaccine's rolled out. I just ask everybody, let's be patient. I know it's frustrating, but as more product arrives through various means, the state and federal government has that coming. And then by summer, hopefully we'll well be into the vaccine program, and we'll well be on our way towards getting out of this pandemic. That vaccine represents one thing: hope. 2021, two things also that I'm looking forward to. Last year, we inducted Dorothy Huckel into the Wall of Fame. And it's time for longtime Mayor Alan Green to join those Wall of Fame recipients. And by the end of 2021, if all goes well, Council will have passed a resolution and we'll be adding Alan for his many, many years of service. And I always kid him that, when did you first get elected? Oh, Alan, I was in high school. That's how long Alan served this community. And this is something well-deserved. And I've been wanting to see this happen for a long time. So we're going to get Alan Green into the Port Orange Wall of Fame, and you'll be able to see his picture preserved in City Hall along with all the other recipients and awardees that are ever so deserving, that have served our city over their lifetimes. So Alan, congratulations. I can't wait to do this for you. The city owes you a great debt of gratitude. Lastly, 2021, a lot has gone on in the last 5 years that have been positive in the city, getting it back on track. And we're going to miss City Manager Jake Johansson for his contributions, but we have to move forward. The City Council moved quickly to adopt and hire the search firm in December. Applications have closed out for that search. And in March, we will be reviewing those applicants. We'll be bringing people in for interviews. We will have a public forum. And hopefully by the end of March, the next city manager will be in place to bring Port Orange into the next decade. And I look forward to the things that that person can bring us. I'm confident that he or she will be the person to bring us into the next decade. And I look forward to doing a visioning session with that person really, really soon. One thing I have to say is I am grateful for all the residents of Port Orange. When we have an emergency like a pandemic, especially when it first came upon us, the shutdown, all the challenges and the like, things like this can bring out the best in people. It can also bring out the worst in people. In Port Orange, for the most part, I look around, I brought out the best in each and every one of you. So in 2021, I would challenge you not only to bring out the best in yourself to help each other, let's find a way in our hearts and ask ourselves, now, the next step, how can I bring out the best in each other? How can I bring out the best in my neighbor, my family, my friends, so that we bring Port Orange out of the pandemic, rolling as the community city we've always been. Thank you very much, and I look forward to 2021. And as always, if you need me, call me, let me know what you need. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.